You were made for this. There is something inside you. You've felt it, maybe for a long time. Maybe you couldn't name it, but it's there. It's that quiet knowing, that sense that the life you are living, the job, the routine, the role, is not the full story of who you are. That underneath it, there is more. A capacity that hasn't fully been used, a vision that hasn't fully been expressed, a version of you that hasn't fully shown up yet. That feeling is not a problem. That feeling is a signal. And today, right now, that signal has a name: entrepreneurship. Not entrepreneurship as a buzzword, not entrepreneurship as a risk you can't afford, not entrepreneurship as something reserved for people with money, connections, or a perfect idea. Entrepreneurship as a journey, as a transformation, as the most honest answer to the question, what am I actually capable of? And here is what I want you to know before anything else. You don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing. We are living through the most powerful moment in human history for the solo entrepreneur. Think about what that means. For the first time, ever, one person, working alone with a clear vision and a commitment to learn, can build something real, something scalable, something that belongs entirely to them. In the past, building a business meant recruiting a team, finding investors, convincing co-founders, managing people with different interests, different timelines, different goals. Even the best ideas got slowed down, diluted, compromised by the complexity of needing so many others just to begin. That era is ending. Today, the leverage available to a single committed individual is extraordinary. The tools exist, the systems exist, the pathways exist. What is needed now is not a team. What is needed now is you. Fully present, fully focused, willing to learn at the speed your own potential demands. And yes, the world is uncertain. You see it everywhere, in the headlines, in the conversations around you, in the quiet anxiety that sits underneath the surface of daily life. But here is what entrepreneurs know, what they have always known. Uncertainty is not the enemy. Uncertainty is the environment in which creativity becomes necessary, in which innovation becomes urgent, in which the people who are willing to move, to adapt, to build, rise, while others wait. The instability you see around you is not a reason to hesitate. It is the exact reason to begin. Now let me be clear about something. I am not asking you to quit your job tomorrow. I am not asking you to risk your stability, abandon your security, or make a dramatic leap into the unknown. I am asking you to do something much simpler, much smaller, and in some ways much harder. I am asking you to give yourself 20 minutes. 20 minutes a day. Fully present. Fully in the game. Not scrolling. Not planning to plan. Actually doing the work of becoming an entrepreneur. That's where it starts. Not with a big investment. Not with a perfect plan. With 20 minutes and a willingness to find the edge of your current capacity and push just slightly beyond it. Because that edge, that precise point where your comfort ends and the challenge begins, that is where transformation lives. That is where the real version of you starts to emerge. Over time, those 20 minutes become 30, then an hour, then 2, then 4. And by then, it won't feel like sacrifice. It will feel like the most alive you've ever been. Let me tell you what the journey actually looks like. It is a learning curve, and the curve has stages. It has milestones. It has moments where something clicks, where you realize you can now do something you couldn't do 3 months ago. Sell, communicate value, find a customer, build a product, make a financial decision. Lead yourself through uncertainty. Each of those moments is a threshold, a proof that you're becoming someone new. And this is important to understand. You do not arrive at entrepreneurship. You grow into it, step by step, competence by competence, challenge by challenge. At the Matrix Q Academia, we have built a system for exactly this, a methodology that maps your skills, all of them, including the ones you haven't recognized yet, and creates a gamified journey designed to find your edge and expand it, continuously, with real data, real feedback, real results. Not theory, not inspiration, practice, in real conditions, with real stakes. And here is what makes this system unlike anything else. As you learn, you earn. Not as an employee, not as a contractor, not as someone trading time for money, as an entrepreneur, earning the outcome of skills you have actually developed. Every time you generate real results inside the system, every time you demonstrate a competency, make a sale, complete a project, you receive that income in cash, and we double it in vouchers. €1,000 earned becomes €1,000 cash plus €1,000 in access to more education, more tools, more projects, more opportunities. The system is circular. Every reward funds the next level of your growth. And the design target, what this model is built to achieve, is this. In 12 hours per week, with consistent practice and genuine skill, you should be able to reach a performance level that pays your living. Not in 10 years, in a fraction of that time. Because you are not wandering. You are inside a system that was designed to accelerate you. But there is something even deeper here, something I want you to carry with you. We are not just building businesses. We are building a new kind of economy, one that does not depend on the technology economy to give you value, one that does not reduce you to a commodity, one that does not ask you to compete with machines or outsource your creativity or rent yourself to someone else's vision. We are building a human economy, an economy based on the one resource that no algorithm can copy, no technology can replace, no investor can own, unless you give it away. That resource is you, your knowledge, your story, your creativity, the way you think, the way you connect, the wisdom you have gathered from everything you have lived through, the unique perspective that exists in no other person on this planet. That is your capital, the greatest capital, and it belongs entirely to you. You cannot give that to an investor. You cannot lose it in a market crash. You cannot have it taken away. You carry it. Always. And the only question is whether you will build something with it. I have spent years thinking about this, living it, developing frameworks, methodologies, programs, all oriented toward one purpose: helping people like you discover what they are actually capable of and build a life and a business that reflects the full depth of that capacity. I have written a book about all of it, and I want to give it to you as a gift. Everything that underlies this system, the philosophy, the model, the principles of the human economy, the method of building from zero, the path of the solopreneur, it is all in that book. The link is below this video. Use it, take the book, read it, let it challenge you. And if it resonates, if you finish it, and something in you says yes, then take the next step. Schedule a session with me, brief, no pressure. We will talk. I will listen. I will show you exactly where you are, where the system can take you, and what the first step looks like for your specific situation. You ask your questions. I give you real answers, and then you decide. You were made for this, not for someone else's vision, not for a role that uses a fraction of what you have. Not for a future that someone else designed for you. For your own journey, at your own pace, on your own terms. The only thing standing between you and that journey is a decision, and you can make it right now. The link is below, the book is waiting, and so is the next version of you. You were made for this.